Seniors, listen up. Your sleep habits could be quietly shaving years off your life, and you might not even realize it. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It can increase your risk of deadly diseases, weaken your heart, and even lead to dangerous falls. If you're over 60, these 6 sleep mistakes could be putting you at serious risk. Stay with me until the end because your health and even your life could depend on it. And before we begin, if you care about living a long, healthy life, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. How many hours of sleep do you usually get? Now let's get started. Sleeping less than 5 hours a night. You might hear some older folks say, "I just don't need as much sleep as I used to." And while your sleep patterns may change with age, the need for rest does not. In fact, if you're consistently getting less than 5 hours of sleep, you could be dramatically increasing your risk of serious health problems. Problems that can sneak up on you when you least expect them. Think about it. When you were younger, if you pulled an all-nighter or only slept a few hours, how did you feel the next day? Probably sluggish, foggy, and irritable. Now, imagine repeating that cycle night after night. Over time, your body starts to break down. Studies have shown that seniors who sleep fewer than 5 hours a night have a 30% higher risk of heart attacks and strokes. Why? Because sleep is when your body repairs itself. When you don't get enough, your blood pressure stays elevated, your heart has to work overtime, and your immune system weakens. But the dangers don't stop there. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to recall a word that was just on the tip of your tongue? A little forgetfulness here and there is normal, but chronic sleep deprivation can accelerate cognitive decline and even lead to dementia. Researchers have found that during deep sleep, the brain flushes out toxins that can contribute to Alzheimer's disease. When you don't sleep enough, those toxins build up, damaging your memory and problem-solving abilities. And let's not forget the impact on your balance and coordination. A tired brain means a tired body, and that increases your risk of falls. 1. Of the leading causes of injury in seniors. A simple stumble in the middle of the night could lead to a broken hip, weeks in the hospital, and a long road to recovery. If you're struggling to get at least 6 hours of sleep, it's time to take action. First, establish a bedtime routine. Go to bed at the same time every night, avoid screens before bed, and create a relaxing environment. If you wake up frequently, consider cutting out caffeine in the afternoon and limiting naps during the day. And if you're tossing and turning because of pain or discomfort, talk to your doctor. Poor sleep isn't just an inconvenience. It could be the first step towards serious health decline. Sleeping too much. Now you might be thinking, all right, I'll make sure I get plenty of sleep. But here's the catch. Too much sleep can be just as dangerous as too little. If you regularly sleep more than 9 hours a night, it could be a sign that something is wrong. You see, sleep is supposed to be restorative. But when your body craves excessive sleep, it often means it's struggling with something, whether it's an underlying medical condition, depression, or a lack of physical activity. Take heart health, for example. Studies have shown that people who sleep more than 9 hours regularly have a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. Why? Because too much sleep can slow down circulation, increase inflammation, and even lead to weight gain, another risk factor for cardiovascular problems. And let's talk about diabetes. It's well known that poor sleep can mess with blood sugar levels, but excessive sleep can do the same. A study found that people who sleep too much have a 50% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. That's because long sleep disrupts your body's metabolism, making it harder to regulate blood sugar. But perhaps one of the biggest concerns is muscle loss and frailty. As we age, movement is essential for keeping our muscles strong and our joints flexible. If you're spending too much time in bed, your muscles weaken, your bones lose density, and your risk of falls skyrockets. Imagine waking up after 10 hours of sleep, only to find that your legs feel wobbly and unsteady. The longer you stay sedentary, the harder it becomes to regain strength. And let's not ignore the impact on mental health. Seniors who sleep too much are at a higher risk of depression and loneliness. Sleeping long hours can throw off your internal clock, making it harder to get outside, stay active, and engage with others. It's a vicious cycle. You feel tired, so you sleep more, but sleeping too much leaves you feeling even more drained. So what's the solution? Aim for 6 to 8 hours of sleep each night. If you find yourself oversleeping regularly, ask yourself why. Are you avoiding something? Are you feeling low? Are you dealing with an undiagnosed condition like sleep apnea? If you're struggling to get out of bed in the morning, try setting an alarm and exposing yourself to sunlight first thing. Staying on a schedule is key to keeping your body in rhythm. Remember, quality over quantity. Sleeping too little or too much can both be dangerous, so find the right balance for your health. Ignoring sleep apnea symptoms. This one is a silent killer. Sleep apnea is one of the most undiagnosed and dangerous sleep disorders among seniors. And the worst part? Most people don't even know they have it. So, how do you know if you have sleep apnea? Here are the telltale signs. Loud snoring. If your partner complains about your snoring, don't ignore them. Pauses in breathing. If you wake up gasping for air, your brain may not be getting enough oxygen. Excessive daytime sleepiness. Even after a full night's rest, you still feel exhausted. Morning headaches. Low oxygen levels can lead to blood vessel constriction, causing headaches. Memory problems. Poor sleep quality affects your brain's ability to store information. Now, here's where it gets really dangerous. Untreated. Sleep apnea can significantly increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and sudden death in your sleep. When your airway closes repeatedly throughout the night, your body enters a state of stress. Your heart has to work harder, your blood pressure spikes, and your risk of fatal heart issues goes up dramatically. And let's talk about oxygen. Your brain needs oxygen to function properly. When you stop breathing multiple times a night, even for just a few seconds, your oxygen levels drop. Over time, this can lead to memory loss, confusion, and a higher risk of dementia. Some researchers even believe sleep apnea is one of the hidden causes of Alzheimer's. The good news? It's treatable. If you suspect you have sleep apnea, don't wait. Talk to your doctor about getting a sleep study. There are simple, non-invasive tests that can diagnose it. And if you do have it, a CPAP machine or other breathing device can make a world of difference. People who use CPAP therapy report better energy levels, sharper memory, and a reduced risk of heart disease. Don't ignore the signs. Sleep apnea is not just about snoring, it's about survival. If you wake up feeling unrefreshed, experience breathing problems at night, or have high blood pressure that won't go down, get checked. Your life could depend on it. Sleeping in a room that's too warm, you might be thinking, what's the big deal about the temperature in my bedroom? Well, it turns out that the temperature of your sleeping environment has a huge impact on your health and the quality of your sleep. The ideal sleep environment is cool, not too hot and not too cold. But many seniors, especially during winter or colder months, love to cozy up in a warm room. While it might feel nice at first, sleeping in a room that's too warm can be incredibly detrimental to your health, especially as you age. First, let's talk about the heart. When your body gets too warm, your heart has to work harder to regulate your internal temperature. This puts unnecessary stress on your cardiovascular system, which, over time, increases your risk of heart problems. For seniors who may already have weakened hearts, overheating during sleep can be dangerous. A warm room can also disrupt your sleep cycle. As you fall asleep, your body naturally cools down, which signals your brain that it's time for deep, restorative sleep. If the room is too warm, it prevents your body from reaching these deeper stages of sleep. This means you're more likely to wake up frequently, toss and turn, and never get the full rest your body needs to repair and recover. And it's not just your sleep cycle that suffers. Your body's ability to detoxify itself during sleep is also hindered. Your body's natural process of eliminating toxins works best when your body temperature drops. So, if you're constantly sweating and feeling too hot, you're not giving your body the chance to clear out those harmful substances that accumulate during the day. This could lead to the buildup of toxins in your brain and body, contributing to dementia, Alzheimer's, and other cognitive declines. So, how do you fix this? Aim for a bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees. If you don't have air conditioning, consider using a fan or opening a window to get some fresh air circulating. Opt for breathable sheets, like cotton, which help wick away moisture and keep your skin cool. If you wake up sweaty in the middle of the night, it's a sign that the room is too warm and it's time to adjust the temperature. A cool, comfortable sleep environment could make all the difference in how you feel the next day and how your body ages. Taking sleep medications too often as we age, getting a good night's sleep can become more challenging. It's natural to want to take the easy route and pop a sleeping pill to help you get the rest you need. But here's the catch. Sleeping pills can be a dangerous crutch, especially for older adults. The problem with sleep medications is that they don't provide restorative, natural sleep. While they may help you fall asleep faster, they interrupt the important stages of deep sleep, the very stages your body needs to repair itself, strengthen your immune system, and restore brain function. So, even though you're technically asleep, you're not getting the kind of sleep that will help you feel refreshed in the morning. But it's not just about the quality of sleep. It's also about side effects. Many prescription sleep medications, especially sedatives and tranquilizers, can have serious consequences for older adults. For example, sleeping pills can increase the risk of falls and fractures because they affect your coordination and balance. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, only to find yourself stumbling and losing your footing because of the lingering effects of sleep medication. But it gets worse. Prolonged use of sleep medications is linked to memory loss, confusion, and cognitive decline. Some studies show that using these medications over a long period can increase the risk of developing dementia. And let's not forget about the dependence factor. Sleep medications can be addictive, leaving you unable to fall asleep without them. The longer you rely on these pills, the harder it becomes to break free from the cycle. Now, I'm not saying that all medications are bad. If your doctor has prescribed something for a specific condition, like anxiety or depression, always follow their guidance. But for sleep issues, it's important to look for natural alternatives that will help you achieve deep, restful sleep without side effects. Some great natural sleep aids include magnesium supplements, valerian root, melatonin, if approved by your doctor, or even a warm cup of chamomile tea before bed. But beyond that, creating a healthy sleep routine is key. Avoid caffeine late in the day, dim the lights an hour before bed, and stick to a regular sleep schedule. If sleep troubles persist, consider speaking with your doctor about alternative treatments that don't rely on medications. Your body deserves to sleep naturally, and you deserve to wake up feeling rejuvenated and clear-headed. Sleeping in a silent room, this one might surprise you, but complete silence may not be the best for your sleep. If you're in a room that's entirely silent, it might feel peaceful, but it could also be wreaking havoc on your brain and sleep quality. Let's talk about tinnitus, or ringing in the ears, a condition that affects many seniors. If you suffer from tinnitus, silence can actually make the ringing worse. The quiet of a silent room amplifies the sound, making it harder for you to relax and drift into deep sleep. It's frustrating, right? And if you don't have tinnitus, you may still find that silence allows your mind to race. Thoughts about your day, worries about tomorrow, or even physical discomfort can become amplified when there's nothing to distract you. So, how do you solve this? The answer is white noise. Many seniors find that a soft background hum, whether from a fan, a white noise machine, or nature sounds like rain or ocean waves, helps mask distracting sounds and soothes the mind. White noise helps regulate the sleep cycle, making it easier for your body to transition into deep sleep. It can also help you stay asleep longer, as any sudden noises outside your home won't disrupt your rest. Another benefit of using white noise is that it can help regulate your body's natural rhythms. Research has shown that consistent, gentle noise helps your brain stay in deep sleep for longer periods. That means you're more likely to experience REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, which is crucial for memory, learning, and overall brain health. So, instead of lying in a silent room and tossing and turning, consider introducing some gentle background noise into your sleep environment. Whether it's the soothing sound of rain, the hum of a fan, or even an ocean playlist on your phone, it could make a world of difference in how restful your sleep is. Your brain craves comfort, and sometimes a little noise is exactly what it needs to achieve true rest. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about staying alive. These 6 habits could be slowly destroying your health without you even knowing it. So, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more life-changing tips. And if you want even more senior wisdom, sign up for my free Savvy Senior newsletter. The link is in the description. Stay safe, sleep well, and